Hello everyone, my name's Kaz Marie. Some of you know me as the LARP girl, and we're headed into the wastelands of Pennsatucky for a LARP known as Dystopia Rising to get my zombie killing on. Unfortunately, I need a costume that fits in this environment, so we're here for round 2 on how to get thrifty for LARP. Alright, we are in the middle of the props department, and we're going to look at some of the more industrial stuff for padding so that we can find some good LARP armor to use at Dystopia Rising. This is a really great place to find your elbow pads and your knee pads so that you are fully covered and protected while you're running around in the woods. So I found these as well. These are some pretty sick elbow pads. I don't know if they're going to make it into my gear, but it's definitely going to be top on the list. So we found a little kid set that's just perfect for me. So these are really good padding for using at a post-apocalyptic LARP. The reason why is because it's really hard, so whenever you fall down, it's going to obviously give you more protection. So this is something that's going to work both in-game as a mechanic to enhance your armor, but it's also going to protect you while you're running around. And don't forget your helmet. This helmet would be really awesome. Unfortunately, it doesn't even fit my head, so make sure that you try these on before you go home with them. Oh, this is a visor for something, and it's about to become a pauldron. You guys think? Looks good? Yeah. Pretty sick anti-fog shield. Could possibly use it as goggles for the event, so probably gonna take this as one of our projects. Something important that you want to pay attention to when you're going to a post-apocalyptic LARP is that you want to see what time period the bomb hit. If you go to an event that setting is based around World War II, some of these clothes won't fit, so make sure you go through everything and pick something that's going to work. Rachel is playing a rover character. She's going to be using these to keep warm and also protect her from those not-so-nice zombies. We're going to take a look at this specific vest. Vests are really nice. Again, you can use them for the extra pockets, protection from the elements, but this one's really nice because it has a hood on it, so you can give your character a little bit more of a mysterious feel to them. Another thing, too, is that the primitive buttons on it will look nice in a post-apocalyptic LARP because it'll look like the character made it herself, or himself. Whoever made it. Somebody made it for them, which is important. This is another perfect example of something that you would find in a post-apocalyptic setting. I imagine the character that would use this has found the sweater or knit the sweater themselves and has found some pretty fabric that they like and have woven it into the design. So we're trying to find a hat that might kind of look like Indiana Jones's hat for my character. I'm playing a Jones, which means I'm an archaeologist, so I need something that fits in that area. So we're gonna try on hats and see where we are. Actually, it's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand. I really like this. How's this look? So you might come across an actual pair of matching gloves that fit for once in your life, because these actually fit and I have really tiny hands. But anyway, it might be a little bit more interesting to swap them out for a glove that doesn't match, because it would be awfully hard for your character to find matching gloves in the post-apocalyptic environment. So let's see how this is coming together so far.
Big enough.
What do you think? With the elbow pads and knee pads, I don't know, but I think it's starting to look really good together. This definitely looks like an adventure, an indie. I'm digging it. Yeah. Like it. Perfect. We're gonna look at the belts now. Any remnants of the past are probably gonna mean a lot to them. So, especially the Americans, they really like the big buckles. We're gonna find, hopefully, something that showcases that cowboy-esque environment. So we found these really thick ones. They're thin. Again, these are gonna be good for applying towards your costume for utility reasons. This one has a really pretty etching on it of some natural materials, so this might be something that we show off and we wear as an actual belt instead of these, where they're going to be used as wrapping our bedrolls. You want to find a pair of jeans at the thrift store specifically for your post-apocalyptic character. That way you can muddy them up, can rip them and re-sew them so that they have a little bit more of a personal touch to them. These are cool because they has a nice little embroidery on it. Again, a personal touch to your character. These are pretty cool. I'm just gonna say that these might have to happen. This is the perfect down home on the country style dress that will probably fit this era. Kind of reminds me of Fallout, so maybe you can get something like this and try it. I've actually managed to find a medical blanket that you'll find either at the ER or if you're staying at a medical facility. What's nice about these is that they stay warm really well, but they have a little bit of water resistance, so if liquid falls on them, it kind of just drips away instead of it being absorbed into the blanket. They're really nice. They're stamps for like letters and stuff.
It looks homemade.
Yeah, and this is super cool. Gonna invent the printing press all over again, kind of. Alright, so we've just discovered that Rachel is going to play a medic, this modern server's apron, and we're going to put little bottles of blood in it for her to simulate as she's sewing people back up together, get some tools to fit in here as well. Recently I've been playing Sunset Overdrive, and this has been a huge inspiration for my character along with Fallout, so I'm thinking that I'm going to put this or something like this underneath of my knee pads to give me a little bit more soft protection when I fall down. Oh look, American Bear!
Oh god.
Oh, that would be perfect.
It'd be perfect.
I don't know if it would fit.
Alrighty, we're trying to find Rachel some medical supplies here in the utensils area. Relax, Shindy. How's that feel?
Feels perfect now.
Oh, this is cool too. How can I be American and not have this mug? I'm gonna get this mug. We've got some good cooking supplies to go over the fire. Because this isn't a medieval one, we can use some modern implements that look a little rough. We also picked up some more mutton. Something like this would be really useful at Dystopia Rising. The reason why, it's pretty hard and you're going to be able to store some of your belongings in it without disrupting anybody's roleplay environment. May have found ourselves some armor. And that was round 2 for thrift store shopping for your LARP costume. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to leave your comments below, like this video, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.